Gango, how's everybody doing, man? I hope everyone's well. Listen, welcome back to Man Blue FC. I'm Nande, and look, we're about to jump into another reaction video. But before we do, I just want to disclaim that it's about rush hour here in my city. So if you guys hear any traffic driving by, you guys know the reason. I hope it's not too annoying. But other than that, we're jumping into this reaction video. Today we're reacting to Expressions Oozing, following a preseason match where I guess Madison got injured or something. I don't know too much about it. Let's see what the brother has to say about it, man.
G's Expressions back with another video. Make sure you smash a like. And they say bad news comes in threes. Son has left Tottenham.
All right.
James Madison out, fam. What is next, blood? What's next? You better just add the Morgan Gibbs White deal to the thing and just tell me that it's over. I can't handle any more bad news. I'm telling you, my name is not Wade Barrett, fam. We never had no creativity, none. You saw us against Man United. You saw
I don't get the reference
that we're having to be playing through mid-season because Madison
I
hasn't
know
been
who Wade
fit.
Barrett is. I just don't get the
creativity,
reference.
blood. It's crazy. We've been praying for Kulu and Madison to come back and be fit. And now look, I don't know when Kulu's coming back, but Madison could be out for the season. And if this isn't a wake-up call, nothing will wake us up, bruv. We're like a Snorlax Pokemon, fam. Let me tell you this. The board, the owners, whoever. Frank's talking about, oh, I need a defender and attacking midfielder. Brother, you need an attacking midfielder and someone off the left. We need two creative players. This team is not creative enough, blood. Big man ting. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. How many man in this team has got an art degree? Bruh. I don't know, fam.
What's wrong with
Madison,
this guy,
he's
man?
definitely one. You get me? Madison, that brother has got so much more creativity than Tyson Fury, fam. You man know what time it is, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, Madison, he's going to be out. He's our locksmith. Bro, we needed someone to support him. So if he's going to be out, bro, we need someone that can play there and that can play somewhere else and someone that is predominantly there. We need to be sorting out our attacking options. I don't know how many defenders that man is going to be looking at, bruv. Honestly, bro, big man ting. Man was taking a mix saying Arteta spending 700 million on left backs. How many defenders do we need, blood? How many? Yes, I understand that we haven't conceded that many goals since Franks came in pre-season and that whatever. But, brother, we need to be scoring goals, blood. We need to be giving service to the strikers, fam.
Right.
That's what we need. Creativity is a must. I've been crying out for a DM. Crying out. For years. Not this season. For years, I've been crying out for a DM saying that all we're doing is makeshifting people. James Milner in, man, saying, oh, you can play there. Bentancur, you can play there. Basuma, you can play there.
Bro, Tottenham look thinner than Newcastle going into a Champions League campaign.
They're all eights. They're not tens either.
Will they bring in like Kudus?
Eights maybe can play a 10.
Anybody else? I know there's a Japanese player that I'm missing.
That is why we got...
Might be Korean. I might be wrong about the Japanese thing.
Bruv. Just know. That's what happened, bro. That is what happened to us, blood. It was peak, fam. It was peak. We were victims every week, blood. We were Premier League victims under Ange. Do you know what I mean? And that guy played with 1-6 and we didn't even have a 6, blood. Barely had a 3. Do you know what I mean? But let me tell you this. With the James Madison thing, we need to be buying someone. There's no way we can start the season without a creative midfielder, blood. No way. No way. Even going into the PSG game without a creative midfielder. Where's the time?
They got the Super Cup coming up.
Doing? Just throwing it away. Oh, it's a friendly, mate. It's a friendly, blood. Is that what it is? Where's the creativity?
Bro, they're playing PSG. That's
enough,
crazy.
Bro. It's not good enough. We should be linked to all of these players. The amount of players that have gone elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea just getting their business done like that. Do you know what I mean? Just like that. Do you know what I mean? Man are not playing games. They're not. And us, brother, man's there wasting 2 weeks on Morgan Gibbs White. Nothing's over the line. Where's the backup, blood? Where's the hard drives, fam? Where's the other options? Like, what are we doing here? What was it, Morgan or nothing? Did we have Nottingham Forest meal vouchers or something like that? What was it? Did we have transfer vouchers? Did they give us a coupon, blood? Because, yo, where's that money? We need to be spending that elsewhere because we need to get creativity into this team immediately. Immediately. Those of you that have watched the preseason game against nothing opposition, and I'm not talking about Newcastle or Arsenal. I'm talking about the other ones. Even then, you could tell that we needed that. He's not going to play Kudus there. He's not. And if you're going to play Kudus, then we need wingers, blood. I'm telling you, we need players. We need players. I don't know why man's looking at a centre-back. If you're going to be looking at a defender, it needs to be a left-sided centre-back that can play left-back.
Who are they looking at?
That's what it needs. That's because no disrespect to Ben Davis, but come on, blood. Do you know them way there? It's going to be a long season.
They have to replace Son, no?
And it's like man are waiting to see what's going to happen, and then you're going to start complaining.
I heard they were linked
man knows
with
what
Eze.
Davis is capable of. Yes.
Is that progressing,
I'm not saying
guys?
that he ain't good enough to be in the squad. But reliable, come on, bro. In the big games, fam, when man's going to need him, we need better, blood. That's what it is, and that's no disrespect, fam. Do you know them way there? That's none whatsoever. But anyway, on to Paulinia, bruv. You know them way there. Man like Lethal P, blood.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. The guy at Fulham was a baller. Do you know what I mean? He deserved that move to Bayern Munich, innit? Obviously, like, that was a massive step for him, and it hasn't worked out. I'll be real. Like, I haven't seen much of him at Bayern Munich, but he was a very good player. So for it not to have worked out, all it would have meant is him not being good on the ball. Because one thing I can say at Fulham, like, he's a good DM, he could break up play, and he's an animal, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to him passing and him having much, for example, yeah, let me tell you this,
Bro, for as much criticism X gets for not being knowledgeable, how does he know about Bundesliga players
He's not a good player.
and their
Like
passing
chasing,
accuracies?
breaking up play, doing all of that. So for us, we'll need him. You will definitely need Paulinho. Because let's be honest, how many games are we going to be dominant on the ball, blood? How many games? Do you know what I'm saying, fam? It's one of them ones where we haven't had a DM in so long. I believe Wanyama was our last DM. Forget about where we played other players like Eric Dyer and Dembele, and no, forget about that. Our last sole DM, and a man that was literally did his job, cleaned up, blood, victorious Wanyama, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And we've needed a DM for years. I keep telling you, man, too many years, PMB Rock, Kodak Black, blood. We've needed a DM. So I'm so happy that we've got him in, bruv. You know what I mean? Lethal P, pow! Lenient.
I'm missing something, guys. I haven't been keeping up with Tottenham transfer news. Did they just sign Paulinho? I have to look that up. I'm thinking he's talking about a player they're like linked with or something.
They are eights, fam. Do you know what I mean? And bro, let me tell you this. This Paulinho, if he's going to play, we definitely need a creative
Okay, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Spurs, man.
We need an 8, like maybe a Bergval, do you know what I'm saying? Or a Sarr or Benton Cordair, you know what I mean? Bias, whatever. And then we need a 10, you know what I mean? That's what we need. And we need a 10 that is on stuff, blood. I'm talking Van der Vaart, blood. You know what I mean? I'm talking Ericsson, Prime Delhi, blood. Not the one that's at Como, no disrespect, fam. Do you know what I mean? That we need someone. We need someone that can create. We need to get the balls to our wingers, to the striker, fam. Because, yo, let me tell you, this is going to be a long season. We need to be bringing in some players, blood. We need to be. Me, personally, I want a left wing. Son's going. I want someone that can play on the wing, predominantly left. Because I'm telling you, Tell and Odebear ain't good enough as our left options. Tell up front, shocking for me from what I've seen. I'm just hoping and praying. He probably plays better off the left than he does up front. The Nielsen Odebear, I'm on that, blood. You get me, fam? Top player. Man, we're talking about sending...
Odebear's a baller,
man, we're talking about sending him out on loan. And
I like
what's
Odebear.
man talking about? If Son goes, he could be our best left winger. Because Johnson can't play there. Do you know what I mean? I know Frank has put him there, but Johnson can't play on the left wing. Johnson's a direct winger, down the right, cross the ball in, or a second striker. I'd rather play Brennan Johnson up front than Tell. I'll be honest, Johnson knows how to score a goal.
Right.
That's one thing I can say. Do you know what I mean? So, yo, on that left, I'm telling you, we need to bring in some new blood. That's what we need to do. We need to bring in some new blood, and then we need to bring in an attacking midfielder. That's what we need. But the defense, for me, if we're not buying a left-sided centre-back that can play left-back, we don't need to do nothing in that defense. You get me? We've got the DM already. Please, we need 2 players for the front. Come on. We need to be scoring goals, blood. Do you know what I mean? That's what we need. But yeah, man, what do you guys think? Are you excited about the Paulinho signing?
All right.
James Maddison, devastating news.
Damn.
Son leaving, even more devastating news for us, bruv. I'm telling you, it's just bad news for us, bruv. Bad news, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And these man need to just scale. Brother, where's all this money, blood? Where's this Gibbs White money, bruv? Where is it, blood? Man just finished a career tour. I know man cashed out there, bro. I know they did. Brother, where's the money? We need bread. We need players. That's what we need. Buy some players. Like, what are we doing here? Man like Johan Linger and all of that, fam. What is going on, fam? What's going on? Oh, brother. Let me know your thoughts on Paulinho. Do you reckon he'll do well? Thoughts on Madison's injury. And yeah, I'll be back.
All right, cool, man. Shout out to Expressions. Let me give you guys my thoughts. A few things that I didn't know were happening at Spurs, where I didn't know they just signed Paulinho. So, congratulations to Spurs for securing that. And I did know about the Son departure, and I was meant to make a video about that, but I guess time got away from me. I absolutely love Son. I'm not a Spurs fan, but you know what I mean? You can be fans of like players from other clubs, right? So Son was definitely like a favorite of mine. You know what I mean? Coming from Spurs. And by the way, I like Spurs as a football club. You know what I mean? If I'm not watching a City match, or if I'm not watching a Man United match, probably just watching Tottenham Hotspur. You know what I mean? So shout out to the guys, man. I hope they do well. And if they don't do well, I hope they entertain us the same way they did last season. You guys let me know how you feel. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, maybe leave a comment on the video. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.